Yeah, bless my fanatics, my folks, my audience. Me, I clout you good with a real good, warm, nice beverage. Yes, my people, my fanatics, my folks. There's a piece out there still, educational purposes and stuff. The video. So I'm just saying, you know what I mean? All of them, you know what I mean, was in transatlantic slavery, you know what I mean? They have blood on there, and you know what I mean? So them who involved, given that all these things happen in the world without, you know what I mean, the enslaved blacks being compensated, say like the people who went through hard switch, like who went through transatlantic slavery, we never see no compensation, no reparations, nothing like that. If you understand what I'm saying, we don't see nothing like that. And I'm gonna link it with something that happened in England because you have the people who are of the Windrush generation. So their parents basically come to England to work as subjects of the crown because Jamaica was a colony at the time, and basically they come over to work and do all this. And then those people who was here from there like 6 years old, they must have some different law reform, and then end up sending back some people who basically they are British really because they grew up here. But you understand what I mean? Because at the time they were subject to the crown. You understand what I mean? But now the rules change. You know what I mean? They decide that they're gonna, yes, put those people on plane and send them out like deported, like the people have been doing wrong things in the country. No, you understand what I mean? The people them come from a generation of people who was invited over. If you understand what I'm saying. So given all these things that happen and all these things that went down with black people to the west, I would expect say boy is not like, oh yeah, we expect some token black pass or we expect some black privilege or whatever. But we expect that what we fought and, you know, legally change, we shouldn't have to go back over and over and over and again. If you understand, because that's even disrespect to Dr. Martin Luther King legacy, disrespect to, XM legacy, Malcolm XM legacy, and Marcus Garvey, Nanny, Sam Sharp, them, people lay down their life for the cause. You understand? Basically to make black blood stop spilling so much, you know what I mean? People who was fighting to preserve, you understand, their history and a future in the world. You understand? Peacefully, logistically, politically. We're talking about proper people because you never see Dr. Martin Luther King without a suit and a tie. Never. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just basically saying it's not about the suit and the tie, but these are proper people, how they carry themselves and how they speak and how they, do things and conduct themselves. If you understand. So, Bob Marley say, how long should we, how long will we sit and watch our prophets, get killed off without we actually getting the message? You understand that our blood is so precious, and I got to send out a caution to all of the music fraternity and stuff. Like when the man and do gangster music and stuff, just make the youth them know, say, oh, that's not the life you live. You know what I mean? That's the environment that you might have grown up into, so you know about it, so you talk about the experiences and stuff, and really differentiate the craft of music making different from real life. Because in real life, you know what I mean, I'm level-headed, very, very level-headed. You understand what I mean? Unless, there is a certain problem, you know what I mean? And then, everybody have a point where, you push them too far and then, it's not good. But I'm just saying level-headed enough to can see the world for what it is. You understand what I mean, yeah? And all these institutions that been built on black blood, you know what I mean? Loads of music, fashion, you know what I mean? Art, you know what I mean? Loads of things, dance, you know what I mean? Black blood was, precious in all of that. You understand what I'm saying? Even in a time where we making good music, we make jazz music, you know what I mean? They have to give jazz music all a white face and all of these things. You understand what I mean? So we're just trying to show that the contribution, you know what I mean, of the people, the black people in the world is good. And not even only that, the people who come, you understand, post enslavement, and they come and build institutions and come and become doctors, lawyers, nurses, meaningful people, you know what I mean? We're talking about like Frederick Douglass, you know what I mean? We're meaningful people, blood. You know what I mean? Meaningful people, you know? And while we talking about, you know what I mean, a little bit of our past heroes and a little bit of our past ancestry, we're gonna big up, you know, all of the people and the celebrities them that pick it up. You know, we see Spice, Jamaican dancehall artists trying to show you again how you can differentiate your art different from who you are in your daily life, you know what I mean? Because she's dancehall queen, you know what I mean? Really remind me of Alovine from dancehall queen, you know what I mean? She can differentiate being a mom and differentiate being the artist and differentiate being the ambassador of the country and differentiate being herself, you know? And this is the type of people with celebrity that I rate, you know what I mean? They can just be themselves, you know what I mean? Represent and being a beautiful black person, a beautiful black woman in the world, and strong, and also have our own opinions. You know, if I understand what I'm saying. So, you know, I rate that for them things that still come. I mean, I like people when I have the mind of their own. You know what I mean? Having a mind of your own is a great thing. You know, and same way, so I want to big up Kabaka Pyramid. I see Kabaka P doing some stuff. Me, Kabaka P, after a show one night, I had a little reason, and he signed one shirt for me, you know what I mean? Go check out Kabaka Pyramid music, you know what I mean? Because Kabaka P. And go check out Spice music, yeah. You know what I mean? Kabaka P, yeah, level. You know what I mean? That reason with the man, level, yeah, man. So big up Kabaka P. If you see me, I look off, you know what I mean? I'm just looking at my pumpkin plant. Yeah, man. My pumpkin plant, you know, in the background, I grow some pumpkin on the window. But in saying that, my people, you know what I mean? Cut long story short, you know what I mean? Big up to, you know, I see Nick Cannon them out there, J. Fox them out there, you know what I mean? Loads of people out there. I do, they do. You understand what I mean? Because, of course, with a celebrity out there, you know what I mean? John Bodega, you know what I mean? From England, you know what I mean? From the, you know, he acted in the Star Wars film, great actor, you know what I mean? In his interview, seemed like a very, you know what I mean, strong mind, you know, black man in the world, you know what I mean, inspiring, you know what I mean, to the young generation, them coming up, inspiring to even me, myself. So just respect to everybody who been involved, who urge peace, because we know that we don't want confusion and war to really take over what really need to be looked at the moment, if you understand. And that is basically improvement in you how humans treat each other, period. Yeah, but also that you don't want no one to judge you on your skin color. You know, no matter whether you're white, black, brown, or whatever. You don't like to be somewhere and somebody really harm you because of how you look. You know what I mean? Because you never have no choice in how you look. If you understand, you never have no choice, you know, was your appearance. You understand all these things. You understand what I mean? You know? So, in saying this, you know what I mean, I urge unity because there's always unity around I. You understand what I mean? There's always everybody from every ethnic background around me, you know what I mean? But these was always people who about, you know, care about, you know, people and care about humanity, you know what I mean? No matter whether the friend was black, white, brown, or whatever, they always care about if a struggle is going on and it's black, you know what I mean? Because if it affect me, it also affect them in certain ways, you know what I mean? Kind of thing like that. Because if something is going on that make me have to worry, and regardless of my friend's background or my people in background or whatever, you know, and even if they're white and they're walking around and feel alright, they're gonna probably iron cross their mind and they think, what if that happened to me? You know what I mean? So, you know, people who stood up for injustice right across the board, enough respect. You know what I mean? From over here, so from fantasy world, you understand? So yeah, hit on a real eye with a good beverage and safety, you see me? I'm gonna knock on again with another update, you understand what I'm saying? And basically, just I try to show you the importance of, you know, treasuring, you know what I mean, what the black culture bring to the West. And not even only that, you know what I mean, we talking about a set of people who've been through hell in the West, you know what I mean, then they produce some of the greatest set of artists, musicians, creative types, inventors, you know what I mean, name it, you know what I mean, we done it. Because if you're talking about the real Mackay, man, my people not gonna look up the real Mackay, you understand what I mean? Because the car that on the drive, that ain't moving around without the real Mackay, you understand? And the real Mackay, you understand, is a black inventor, you understand? So, big up on yourself, my people out there, you understand? So, entire year people say the real Mackay, you don't know, it's because some people is trying to fake the invention, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave little